Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching me from. Yeah, this is me, your brother, your friend, Human is Steven, right here on the show. As you can see me right now, I am on a journey. I just finished from Warri right now. I'm driving to Benin with my brother on the steering. So I said, okay, I have been trying to, I went for I came for a church program here, and I've been trying to what's it called to reschedule the program. All this was I felt no, I need to really go stay on the stage right now and do this show. Please, guys, if you are here watching me right now, I want to just share this video, give us some thumbs up, give us some likes, follow us on Najawa's YouTube. Subscribe to the channels and press the notification buttons and press all so that anytime we are on live like this, you are the first to get notification of our being on live. And also, if you follow me on my Facebook page, Matter Rising with the Steven, just follow me there, or United Southern Nigeria, or my private Facebook, ADM Steven. I remember about 3 weeks ago, I told you guys I was doing an underground cover at UBTH in Benin City, and I said I was going to come back here and tell you guys, what I saw. Okay, guys, I said I'm going to do a little analysis of the atrocities that is being perpetrated in our health centers. And then this is what I'm trying to put up, trying to put together everything that I saw there in right, so I don't miss words, I don't miss them. Why I'll be doing analysis. Okay, and that is why I'm here today. And good afternoon, Agnes. Good afternoon, God. Also Joseph Odogo. Good afternoon, Mommy Diaspora, Mommy of all. Good afternoon, ma. Please, guys, let's kindly send, share this very particular broadcast into our Naija Watch Facebook. I mean, WhatsApp group, guys. Okay. Now, today's topic will be the UBTH and their atrocities. Okay, from on the 26th of last month till around on the 4th or 5th of this month, I was around at the UBTH, trying to do some underground work in that place. And what I saw there baffles me, and it actually beats my wildest imagination. And I know many of you would have actually said that also, maybe through your brothers, through your friends, through your family, and all that and that. Vera, good afternoon. Ujima One, good afternoon. Maybe you have actually seen that also, but we need to expose these very particular attitudes of our health workers. This is very common. This is very common in what is it called? Government-owned hospitals. Anyways, it's very common in the government-owned hospitals. They are very hostile network issues. Try to do as fast as I can go. I don't know how good is my network along this axis. Anyways, now the first attitude, the first, that what I saw in UBT when I went there, particularly I was at the labor, that is the maternity section, and also I went to the accident section. Okay, so I went to they call one A and E main revenue. So I went to both sides. So I'm going to try to explain what is actually happening there. This is a mess. This place is a mess. People are going to say, "Oh, why are you talking?" It's a mess, guys. It's a mess. Okay, this place is a mess. Okay, it's a mess, guys. I need to take some water. I'm dehydrating. Sorry, guys. That place is a mess. It's a big, 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 big mess, guys. It's a big mess. It's a well orchestrated mess. Okay. Now, attitudes of health workers at UBTH is inhuman. Is completely inhuman. Okay. During my 5, the way patients are being treated of rags, the way patients are being treated. But one thing that actually baffles a fever, I went to a private hospital who the doctor was actually a staff of UBTH. Okay. You see, if you go to the hospital there, they treat you with some level of respect. So these doctors in their private hospitals, they treat you with some level. Yeah, they treat you like a piece of shit. So this I know many of the doctors who own private hospitals do not do. Okay, treat you like shit you at will. They talk to me with, sorry, guys, they talk to me with so much disrespect. Okay, talk to me with so much disrespect. That is not even an issue for me. One of the major issues that I witnessed, a guy had an accident. He was rushed to the hospital. Sorry, guys, I need to buy fuel in the car. Yeah. So a guy had an accident. Okay, now this Saturday. He was rushed to the hospital. Yeah, the network is bad, Vera. I'm traveling. I'm on the way. I'm on the highway. I'm on the highway. That's why. He had he was rushed to the hospital, and he got there. He made a mistake. He made a mistake. He got there. Do you know what happened, guys? No, Richard. That program 3,000. No. The guy was bleeding profusely. He was bleeding so badly. Program 3,000. And they told the brother that brought him to go and deposit 150,000. And I walked in. I told the doctor, sir, while they are going to look for the money, why can't you start, treatment on this man? He's bleeding. He's going to die very soon. And the doctor told me with so much pride and confidence that is a policy of the hospital. Before the guy who brought him could run back to get the money, this guy who had an accident had bled to death. You don't look, huh? This guy had bled to death. And at the time I came back also, because also there also they don't take POS. You don't take transfer. Is cash. So I also ran out, myself and one of my colleagues, we also ran out to go and search for money, which we are going to give to them. That's also go to the bankomat and make a withdrawal. And in that bankomat, the only thing the bankomat can withdraw for you is 10,000 naira. 10,000. You know if you don't know UBTH is 10,000 naira they can withdraw for you. That's the only thing the bankomat can give you. 10,000 naira. June Obaseki, good afternoon. Only 10,000 that the bank can give to you. Before I could withdraw 40,000, which is the maximum I can get because it was in my bank. We went back, brought back to see if we can give them 40,000 so they can actually, commence treatment while the brother goes to look for more money. The guy gave up the ghost. I was pissed off, and one of the problem I got was the pay before service treatment is a devilish policy, which is happening in Africa. They are taking so very many lives at that facility, and many other hospitals in Nigeria. Like I said, how can a patient be rushed to the hospital and the health worker will not save life until a deposit is made? If it was not an emergency, no one will rush anyone to an hospital. I think the word emergency is, it is very urgent. The person needs to be treated as soon as possible. That's what emergency means. Okay? That's the word emergency. It means it is urgent. The man needs to be treated as soon as possible. But in this case, the emergency is not an emergency. The emergency is if you don't have money to pay, you can't be treated. You can't be treated. You can't be treated. So you must come in. So it is not an emergency to them. And they will take you to an emergency unit. Guys. And the worst part is this. When the guy that they brought in, the only thing they gave to that guy was just a first aid treatment. First aid. Nothing more. This nurse sat down. The guy was not put on the bed. The guy was left on the corridor, bleeding. They sat down while this man died. The worst part is they will sit down and watch the patient dies. And the moment the patient dies, they will call the mortuary attendants to pick the body and take the body to the mortuary. And you pay. And you pay for it, guys. I also had another experience again. In the maternity ward, there's a beautiful lady, just a newly-wedded couple. The husband drove her in. She carried her bag. Okay? She was climbing the staircase. I helped her because her husband would carry some other things. I helped her pick her bag to the maternity ward where she was going to be delivered. They took her in, guys. They took her in. And about 4 hours later, then a doctor came out and was yelling at the mortuary attendants to come and pick the woman and the baby that they have another patient. The way and manner that these guys operate, it is worrisome, guys. I'm just being frank to you guys today because I've been working on this for a very long time. The truth of the matter is UBTH is more of a revenue-generating parasita than a healthcare center. The UBTH, University of Benin Teaching Hospital, is more of a revenue-generating parasita than a healthcare center. They care more about the money. They care about the money than they care about the people. The way and manner, I'm going to talk about the way and manner they give bills there. It is outrageous. The way and manner they give bills in that hospital, it is outrageous. It is out of this world, guys. Seriously, it is out of this world. The way they give bills in that place, it is out of this world. Okay? Now, talking about the menace there. There's another thing I found out. Maybe you guys would have learned that also. You would have known that. Another thing I found out there is this. When a patient is rushed to that hospital, the doctors will give you, they will write a prescription that they're going to collect from the pharmacy when you are in the hospital. You know, you don't buy drugs. They will write a prescription for you that you're going to collect from the pharmacy and pay. Most of these drugs, they don't use them. Most of these drugs, these guys don't use them. There was a lady who put to bed. They gave her some drugs. Then they asked her to buy another one again. The total drug she bought was about 100 and something thousand naira worth of drugs. After about 5 days of her admission at the hospital, they discharged her. You know what happened, guys? The quantity of drugs that was left on her table was outrageous. The husband called me in and said, "Oh God, please, can you come and help us?" I went there and I asked the nurse, "You've discharged this woman?" They said, "Yes." I said, "Now, what are we going to do with the drug that is left?" This drug was prescribed by a doctor, but was never used. They said the husband should take the drugs to the pharmacy, that they're going to deduct the money. So the husband said, "Please, okay, you must follow me." I said, "No, wala, we'll go together." I went with this woman, with this man, to the pharmacy. When I got to the pharmacy, I told them I came to return some drugs for my sister that was discharged yesterday, and these drugs are not left over. They told me they're not going to take the drugs from me. And asked them why. I said, because they've already closed their voucher for this woman. I'm going to explain the voucher for you later, guys. I fled up. The man was scared, and I told them, I give you 2 hours. I give you 2 hours to do the needful, or I will explode like a time bomb. I told them I will go live on them in a minute, in 1 hour. If they don't pay back the money to this woman, I will go live at the pharmacy. And it will be something that they were not going to like. And when they saw the way I was talking, they quickly called their madam, who is the head of that department, and I spoke to her and I told her, if they don't collect that drugs from that woman, I will go live at the hospital, and they won't like it. And I told them I'm going to tag the governor on it. I'm going to tag, the Minister of Health on it. I'm going to tag many people on it. If they do not listen, to me. Immediately, they opened a voucher. They began to recount. Then they began to stress me. They told me I need to go to the accounting department and bring back the paper that they used in preparing this woman's bill to the account department. And I asked them a simple question. On paper, let me tell you something. The current system created by these people breeds corruption. Do you know each of the departments are not linked together at all? They write a piece of paper for you to go and pay bills. A piece of paper without nothing on it, guys. Do you also know, guys, that when they prepare a bill for you, they will ask you to go to revenue, main revenue, or A&E, to go and collect your bill. They will ask you your name. Paper like this for you, the amount you're going to pay. They don't give you the breakdown. They don't give you the breakdown on what and what you've used that amounted to that amount. No. So when I went there, they gave me the bill, and I told them, can I get the breakdown of why this money got up to this? And the guy told me, why do I want to know? I said, I need to know what I'm paying for. He said, they don't do that. I said, that it is my fundamental human right. I'm paying the bills, so you must tell me what and what amounted to the amount you gave to me as my bill. So you can't tell me that you're not going to tell me, show me what I've spent. So when we see there again, I told them, I love Wahala. I'm a blogger, and I take joy in looking for trouble, because that is what I use in eating. That's my source of revenue. If you don't give me this thing in the next 20 minutes, I will go live at this main revenue. And just like when I told them at the pharmacy, I said, I will tag the governor of Edo State. I will tag the Minister of Health, so again, and I will tag the presidency on that video. When I said that, they gave me the voucher. So there I knew that the money I was talking about, which they said they've deducted from that woman I was talking about, they've not removed it. And I told the guy, I just came today, this evening, with a deduction of about 15,000 naira from the account of this very particular so it's not decided yet. And at the end of the day, they gave the man 130 something thousand before. They had to deduct 15,000 naira away from it because of my approach. I said, do you know in this 21st century they still operate paper carrying accounting at UBTH? Paper carrying accounting in this 21st century. And you have to move from one department to another if you feel you are being cheated. There's no communication, nothing. They don't even make calls for you. They force you to go around and do it yourself. They want to stress you out so that you will lose out. I said, I beg, I don't want. And leave the money for them. That's what they do. And like I said, while I was there, I paid a bill for a patient, and they said be there to know why. It took me close to 5 hours, that very particular money paid. To get that very particular money paid. What about? What about if I do not have such time? What do you think would have happened? The money would have gone. And would have gone into the pockets of some few individuals. Let me also tell you something that happened while I was in that hospital. Before I forget that. A lady was discharged. The husband said he had no time. He was so busy to talk about those drugs. He now left the drugs on top of the table. Those cleaners came. She packed the drugs in my presence, went to a room and put the drugs in a drawer and locked it up. So a woman was there who's also an elderly woman, told me that that very particular cleaner is going to take the drugs back to the pharmacy and they will give her half of the price of those drugs. They'll give her half of the price, and those pharmacies will take half of the price, and they will take those drugs back to the chef. Okay, guys, the accounting is porous. It is poor. It is still paper carrying accounting in the 21st century, and you know paper carrying accounting can cause a lot of corruption. Okay, guys, take it easy, man. You know, paper carrying accounting can create a lot of corruption. We all know that because nobody is going to control you because you are the one that writes it. You can easily change it at any point in time. Okay. Do you also know that? Listen, let me not jump the horse. Let me just take it easily with them. Okay. So hospital ought to be a healthcare center. Yeah, I'm at the police checkpoint right now. Okay, guys. So
Yes, sir. That one, nothing happened to your vehicle. Nothing happened to your vehicle. Why you go say nothing happened to your vehicle? So when you get dealing with me, that
Sorry, guys. I don't even know what I put there. What was he doing now? Okay, sorry, guys. You know, I'm at the police checkpoint right now. So, you know, health care center ought to be hospital ought to be a health care center. The word care. Don't forget that word care. Don't forget the word care. Don't forget the word care, guys. Don't forget the word care. Okay? But at UBTH and many of the government hospitals, it is the opposite. What I saw there in the manner patients are being treated makes me bleed. Okay.
from here now. Are you not seeing it from here?
Okay. Sorry, guys. I think. What? What happened? What got saying? Oh, you want to know I'm going to sorry, guys. You know what I saw in the manner patients have been treated makes me bleed, guys. They treat people as if they are nobody without respect compared to what we have in the developed world. I've been to an hospital before. When my wife was sick, like I told you guys many times, went to an hospital, and the treatment we got there, we even want to make you to go there. But in this case here, this guy treats you with so much dismay. With so much dismay, guys. With so much dismay. I promise you guys. Now, another thing they do there is this. Do you know they serve them food at the hospital? I also had an opportunity of seeing a patient who had an operation. Guys, una know, say, if you do operation, in the first 2 days, you don't even eat anything at all. You are on drip. Then from the second day, they ask you to drink tea, Lipton tea, or to drink akamo. Okay? Do you know, guys, people that were operated upon, they will make a bar, can't give them. They will pay food. And each plate of that food costs about 2,500 or so. They will make a bar and soup for them. And I also had an opportunity of going there to ask some questions, guys. Please look for the best way to pass. I also had an opportunity of going, to ask questions. I asked a simple question. There's this same particular lady I was talking about now, which I had so much interest on. I asked them a question. I said, Oga, this woman so not be operation she do. They said yes. I asked the matron. Said, why don't they give her a bar and egusi soup on her first day? You know she's not going to eat that, but you guys have charged her for it. And this woman will not go outside and buy food to eat, while she also paid them for the food they gave to her. And I asked them a question, why do you do that? She said, not be real, that who they give the food. If I said, no, you as the doctor or the nurse who is in charge of their feeding to be able to tell them what to eat, and what not to eat, say yes. Now, if after then they cannot eat a bag, somebody now bring a bag for them to eat. Is it not in your duty to say this food should be returned? They should give them something lighter because they are paying for it. It's not free. It's in their bill. So why will you give somebody food you know this person isn't going to eat, and at the end of the day, you will charge him or her for it? I asked that very simple question, and the woman was looking at me. Yeah, sometimes I'm on the highway, Father Evangelist, man of God. I'm on the highway, so sometimes the picture will just go up because of the highway. I'm on the highway. Okay, so you can imagine that they will serve you food they know you can't eat due to your health condition, and they will charge you for it. For example, a woman who did an operation, we all know that she can't eat any solid food until after some days or week. You will see these people coming with a bansu for her. This is the level of wickedness in that place, guys. It is the level, the highest level of wickedness. Okay? It is the highest level of wickedness you see there. Now, the one that is so much annoying to me, my brothers, the one that is so much annoying to me is the one where they arrest people. I don't even know that they arrest people at UBTH. I don't even know that. I don't even know that they arrest people at UBTH. They do, these guys. I said the most worrisome part is arrest and detention of patients who could not pay their bills. This is the most worrisome aspect of the crime being done at University of Benin Teaching Hospital and many other health centers in Nigeria. And do you know that the most funniest thing, they will charge the person while on arrest by the hospital? There is a girl who put to bed, she doesn't know the father of the child, based on her sister, and they gave her 84,000 naira to pay. She couldn't pay. They discharged her, but they couldn't allow her to go because she has not paid their bills. She was still in the hospital there. They were still feeding her, increasing the bill by each passing day. Somebody came to help her pay the bills. When the person got there, they told the person that the bill had increased to 140,000. And I was quick to ask them a simple question. person wey no fit pay bill of 84,000 to me said yes, because she has not paid us. I said, if she hasn't paid you, I said to lock her up in the hospital. Why were you increasing the bills? Pay sorry guys. So like I said, many of these hospitals don't have a record keeping for patients. So some people just come in there, they treat you the way they like, they kill you, and then will not say it's the devil. This is just the truth of the matter there, guys. This is the fact of the matter. Okay. Most of the deaths we're experiencing today in Nigeria is as a result of the negligence and carelessness of our doctors and nurses. Particularly those nurses. They are very, very inhuman. They shout at you at will. They do all they need to do to you at will without no thinking or no going back. Okay. Now my question is this: are there no good workers at the hospital? Yes, they are, but I think they are being kind based on themselves, not the policy of the government. I know the doctor who did an emergency operation and signed to pay if the patient can't pay just to save lives. This kind of people is 1 out of every 1,000 in the Nigerian hospital. Okay. Now, these are the things that I found out there. Not only that, guys, the UBTH is in a mess. It smells so badly. It's unkept. The elevator is no more working. Many things are not in good shape in that place. I'm using this medium to call on the Minister of Health, Dr. Eniri. I'm using this medium to call on the governor of Edo State, Governor Inoros Obaseki, and to call on the President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, to, as a matter of fact, search their searchlights towards UBTH. Not the healthcare center. It's actually a death trap. While I was there, 5 babies died. 5 babies died. 3 adults died in 1 week that I was there. I'm not talking about that. Is, like I said, I was mostly at the children's ward, and I sometimes go to the emergency ward. I never go to the main ward, so I don't know what is happening there. But every night you will hear a loud cry of people dying. The reason why they die, it is not because they ought to have died. It is just because of the negligence of our leaders. It is just because of the negligence of those who were supposed to have become our leaders. So I am calling on all relevant authorities. One of the basic fundamental responsibility of a government is to protect lives and properties of its citizenries. And the protection of lives is also the same thing as giving the people the right kind of health that is needed. So I expect that every government coming in should start putting up a policy that has a human face to change the narratives that is actually happening today at UBTH and many other government hospitals or healthcare centers. Okay, guys, I'm not here to destroy anyone. I'm just here to come and say the fact. The fact is, these government parasitas are just money-making ventures. The difference between them and private hospitals is just a little different when it comes to pricing. That is why you see private hospitals are actually flourishing in Nigeria because of the bad way that the government of Nigeria is actually operating. Okay, which is not ought to be. Okay, guys. Thank you very much, guys. This is the update that this is the update that I was saying I was going to give to you guys. And in the nearest future, I'm going to talk about
No, 20,000. I can't drop 20,000.
Yeah, hello guys, sorry guys. So I want us all to share this video. Let this video go viral. Let everyone see this video. Let the comment see it so they can actually call these guys to order to do the right thing. Okay, guys. So I need to call it off right now because I'm, like I said, I'm on the highway and there's a lot of distractions here. But I've been able to, pass across the information that I needed to pass across to you guys. Thank you very much, every one of you, for being here. Clearance Bells, Lucky, and every one of you. I say a very big thank you to you all. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do a video on why you must have your will. Your will, the moment you are 40. Good evening, Mr. Clarence. Why you must have your will the moment you are 40 years. I'm going to tell you the reason why. I'm going to give you reasons why you must have a will at 40. That's what many of us, faculty of the diaspora, to get prepared. And also, we are already working towards having a diaspora representative in the forthcoming general election in Nigeria. And like I said before, if you are interested for any electionary positions, please do not hesitate to contact us so we can do our own, preliminary interview and investigation on you, knowing what you've done, why you have left home for these years. But we want to have a change of attitude, a change of government as far as the Nigerian state is concerned, including our state, come 2024. So we're going to prepare the ground for us to be able to take over the reign of leadership come 2024 as far as the Edo State seat of power is concerned. Okay, guys, I want to say a very big thank you to you all. God bless you guys. See you tomorrow again. Have a blessed day and bye for now. Except if there's any question or contribution that I can take right away. But if there is none, I will call it a day, guys.
You want to use body push me go na inside bush? I dey ask you. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that Obaseki is the head there. He's another funny guy. Anyways, I'm going to talk about him. All of them that have been there for over these years. I'm going to talk about them in my next video. Okay, guys. Thank you all. I need to go now. Thank you very much, every one of you. See you again later today or tomorrow. Bye for now.